Morning. Before we get to Lynette, who's live out at St. Michael's, we do want to let you know there's tornado warnings going on this morning. Carroll County, one area that has just been wild all morning long, and we just heard from somebody whose wife lives there.
Right.
Well, they live there, and his wife said that they got drenched.
Yeah, so we're going to continue following this throughout this year. We're not diminishing the importance of this at all, but there are other things we want to share with you this morning, including an idea for some great food and scenery. The town of St. Michael's, that draws hundreds of visitors each year, spring's no exception. They haven't seen the brunt of these storms yet.
Absolutely. Plus, of course, the residents there also take so much pride in giving back. So we're on the go this morning with the reason, of course, the Wine Festival. It's such a great event. Lynette Charles, they're live. Lynette, lucky you, St. Michael's wine. You must be having a great time.
Oh, I am. You know, this is my first time. Actually, the Wine Fest hasn't started yet. It starts tomorrow. But you know what? I'm so excited. You can feel the excitement in the air. And when you think of Wine Festival, you think of wine. But you know what? The Wine Fest is not all about wine. So check this out. I want to show you what I'm talking about.
Yes, the St. Michael's Wine Fest is an amazing experience, not only because there is so much to see and do and even eat and drink, but because it also benefits several local charities. Giving back started several years ago with those coming from outside of Maryland to the festival.
Many of the chefs who were coming in at the time from Philadelphia and New York and other areas really wanted to know what we were giving back to the community, what the food festival or wine festival was providing for the community. And they really advocated that they find some sort of feeding program or food pantry to be a primary beneficiary.
As the wine festival gets bigger, more money is raised for organizations like the St. Michael's Community Center, where every little bit counts.
We just moved into a new location. We had been in a very small location before. And because of the Wine Fest, they were able to give us funds from the proceeds, and we were able to cover some of our expenses to do that, which was fabulous.
The Community Center prides itself in helping the community with plenty of activities and programs, especially for those in need. Something one local church certainly appreciates.
And what we've seen since the recession of 2 years ago is an increasing need, especially amongst those people living on the margins.
Christ Church of St. Michael's is home to the local food bank, which is really just a closet where the church stores food for those in need. Reverend Nesselhut realizes the Wine Festival is really a win-win for everyone.
But we benefit enormously from the resources and monies that are given by organizations such as the Wine Festival. So when we draw all these people to St. Michael's and they see all the affluence here, we try to remind them that there's also great needs in the community as well.
So while those coming to St. Michael's this weekend will be thinking about food and wine, the community knows it's a lot more than just a festival. It's a chance for a community to help one another.
All right, I'm back here live now, and I'm out here with Ed Nicholson, and he's a part of another charity. What's the name of the charity?
Project Healing Waters Fly Fishing.
Okay, and how does being a part of Wine Fest make you feel, but really being on the charity side of it, what does that make you feel like?
Well, Project Healing Waters Fly Fishing got started at Walter Reed, and the whole purpose was to help the recovering wounded, the wounded warriors, have a better life through fly fishing. I'm here today because I know George Wilson, and he asked me to come over. He's supporting our charity.
And how did you get started with the charity?
Well, Walter Reed, this goes back to 2005. I was in there myself, had a little work done on me, and I saw the recovering warriors suffering through their rehabilitation, and I thought, well, why don't we work with them and see if we can offer them something other than a hospital environment, fly fishing.
Okay, and how many people do you have in your charity?
Well, we started with Walter Reed and worked there, and since 2007, fast forward to today, we've got 100 programs at veterans hospitals all across the country. We still work at Walter Reed. We've got thousands of volunteers that help, and we probably touched the lives of 2,000 or 3,000 of our veterans and recovering warriors.
That's awesome. Is it all about fly fishing? Like what? Yeah, tell me about that.
It's all about fly fishing.
So it's all. So it really is. So the name really just speaks for itself.
Yeah, and it's when I say it's all about fly fishing, there's of course catching fish with a fly rod is part of it. We teach them how to cast. We teach them how to tie flies. We teach the individuals how to make their own rods, and in some cases we build our own boats.
That's amazing. And we were talking off the camera about the individual. Remember the poster that you showed?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about him.
Yeah, J.R. Salzman was one of our original guys. He was injured severely, lost one of his arms and part of the other. He's back home in Wisconsin, and he was a champion log roller. And he went back and recovered his, he's still the champion log roller, national champion log roller.
That's wonderful. You do great things. Speaking of the Wine Fest, is this year, 'cause I know it's been around for 2 years, is the second year. Did you come last year? Were you...
No, I wasn't able to come over because we're running our own tournament this year over, well, the 5th year we've been running it over near Culpeper, our two-fly tournament, which is a big fundraiser for us.
Well, thank you, Ed. You do wonderful things. I appreciate you being here. And again, we are going to be here tomorrow. Make sure you come out here because the Wine Fest will run until Sunday, and the weather is going to be absolutely stellar. And again, it's not all about just the wine, the drinks. It's all about charity and giving back. Back to you guys.